The biggest thing in doing turkeys or preparing turkeys to be sure that they are first safe is that make sure the temperature in the internal portion of the turkey closest to where the thigh and breast kind of meet up together there is about 165, or close as you can to 165. So that gets you safety. So one of the ways that seems to be most exciting for a lot of people now is doing some frying of turkeys. And there's a lot of great ways to do that. We've tried today to show a very safe way, and so a few tips as to what you do. You can always brine a turkey with salt and sugar and water a day or so before. You can actually add or inject different seasonings and spices to the turkey on the inside portion of it. But as you start to prepare the turkey for frying, want to be sure, A, that the oil starts to heat up to about 325 degrees. Once we get it to 325 degrees, before you put the turkey in, we want to be sure that the turkey, one most important is that it is not frozen and it has no frozen parts down deep into the turkey. That would cause the oil to expand. We could have actually a real serious incident with oil coming out of the container. If it gets on the pipe where to the propane supply, you could actually burn the hose. You could have all kinds of issues that could start a fire. And unfortunately, every year we hear stories about people who have tried to fry turkeys and actually have a house fire or a structure fire that's been caused by the improper thawing or improper preparation of a turkey before you actually get it into the oil, or as you get it into the oil. If you have one that's completely thawed, and that takes a while to do that, but once you get one that's completely thawed, the next step is even after injection, the next thing is to be sure that the turkey is as dry on the outside of that as you can. So most people recommend that you actually pat the turkey down with paper towels or something to get most of the moisture off of the outside of the bird and actually even into the cavity so that it's as dry as possible. Once you get your oil hot, you start to put the turkey down into the oil. You want to do that as slow as possible. You can do that by actually just using the hook that comes with most turkey apparatus and lower it down in there slowly, but you've got 10 or 12 or 15 pounds on the end of your handle at that point in time. Another method to do that is using a pulley system like the one that we're using here today, where we slowly lower the bird down into the oil. Once we get it in there, it's going to take and we're running the oil about 325 degrees, it's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes per pound to get the turkey to 165 degrees internal temperature, and that's really what we're looking for food safety. We start to take it out again. It's a slow process of bringing it up out of the oil, let the hot oil drain. At that point in time, the turkey's ready, but if we can let that bird rest for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes before you start to take it apart and prepare it for eating, it'll just be that much safer, and actually the bird will be better.